Hi guys, welcome to Origins. So I've seen some videos recently on determinism and free will, and I wanted to pose this thought experiment. Now I've seen and read about variations of it. There's things like Newcomb's paradox. There was this one with a light bulb that you predicted whether the light bulb was going to be on or off, but you had to use your own light bulb as the predictor. This is one that I think is much more difficult to argue against. The ultimate test of determinism, if you like. So here goes. Roughly 13.7 billion years ago, we obviously had the Big Bang. Let's say that at the same time there was a second smaller Big Bang that created an artifact, and I've come up with a name for it called the Operatic. Now, what is the Operatic? It's basically this, think of it as a 3D movie of the universe. You can zoom into any resolution, you can start it from any point in time, right up to the end of the universe. And this Operatic has predicted exactly what is going to happen in the universe from beginning to end, everywhere in the universe. Right down to the trajectory of the last particle, whatever that might be. Now, you one day find the Operatic. Let's say it's 12:49. You're bringing it into your home, and you decide you're going to watch what's going to happen for 1 minute, 10 minutes in the future. So you press play at a resolution that encompasses what's happening in your room right there at 12:50. The instant it turns 12:50, you start watching. 1 minute passes, it turns 12:51, you press stop. You've now seen what's going to happen to you in that room, or maybe you leave the room, but whatever it is, it happens at 1 o'clock up until 1:01. So, I could ask you whether you can falsify the prediction of the Operatic, whether you can do anything differently to what it says. Hard determinists would obviously say, no, this is something that has predicted all of time and space. It's not going to be wrong about what one human being does. Whereas people that argue for free will might think, well, surely you have 9 minutes to think about how you're going to do something differently. Surely you end up doing something differently. You can choose, if you're a contrarian type, surely you can choose to do something differently. So here's the more interesting question. Is there a set of actions that the Operatic can predict that you will do that you have no choice but to do? Now, you could obviously posit trivial things like, the instant it turns 1 o'clock, you're shot in the back of shot in the back of your head and you die. You obviously have no control over what's going to happen after that. But try to avoid simple outs like that. Try and have a scenario where you have total control of everything around you. Maybe you're by yourself in the room, so you have complete freedom of movement, complete freedom of thought and speech. You could say or do anything. Is there something that the Operatic can predict that you would do, given all that freedom, that you would still have no choice but to do? That's my question. I'd love to hear what people think. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.